Hello YouTube. Well, it's finished. I present to you my SD Gundam Schnee Weiss. Schnee Weiss, or whatever you would prefer. I had a great time doing this mod, Kit Bash, and other things I've done to it. Originally, it was made for the Timber New Type contest, but I'd run out of time, so I bowed out of the contest and continued at my own pace to complete this. And besides the funnel pod, this is the final result. Let's go over just the essentials. If I can just turn this off from rotating. Here we are. It is a white dome. The mods and kit bashing points were the binders or extensions on the shoulder or whatever you want to call it, including the much taller feet and some thrusters thrown in for good measure, back thrusters. These original gray parts are part of the kit, but the actual thrusters down here are something I added to it. Thrusters up here, I guess maneuvering thrusters, as well as the maneuvering thrusters on the top of the feet. And then the basic white and gray paint scheme. From the original line drawing, this belt area should be white, but because of contrast I decided to make it gray. And actually I like the process of the color difference between those two. So I prefer this over the original. You can see there's a lot of pre-shading and some line adding to the panel lines. And it does give it more of a dirty, gritty type of look. And while I think maybe it's a little too extreme for my own taste, I hadn't known that's what was going to turn out, of course, since I had been doing it. But now that I look at it, I kind of like it. It gives it more of a dirty look. I mean, it's not gloss at all, except for just this sort of the part of the face. The rest of it is matte. And with the gritty look, it does kind of look like it's been through some tough times. So, yeah, let's give it another rotate, shall we? And you can take a look at it. It took me about a month of work, and you know, it was a not every single day type of thing. I was working mostly on the shoulders and the feet, since they were the largest mod points. Besides that funnel pack, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm pretty happy with the final result, like I said before. So I'm just going to pause this right around once it spins around, and I'll show you what the final pod looks like. So, just a sec. Well, here's the monster. As you can see, it's a lot larger than the actual mobile suit. And rightly so, because if you take a look at the line drawings, it is a pretty big thing. It's a portable funnel pod thing. I really don't know exact designation, but basically it's supposed to attach to the back of the mobile suit in space flight, and then used as its sort of mobile funnel, basically to gas up the funnels once they run out of energy. Anyhow, it's mostly a gashapon case, this sort of half-cut round place, and then the rest of the side thrusters are part of a double Zeta or Zeta Gundam kit that I had lying around. So just to stop the spin. Are movable. Not that you really necessarily need them. But if you wanted to maneuver in space, I guess the ability to have these moving up and down independently would be, I guess, useful in order to turn. Bottom. Maneuvering thruster. Quite large, much larger than the line drawing, but hey, it's a super deformed, so hey. And then the attachment piece. So the attachment piece, of course, fits right there, but since it's much larger, it doesn't quite sit flush against the ground, but it's not too bad. It's a lot better than it could be, I guess. It could be really, really off, but it relatively looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look like, I don't know, it doesn't look like anything natural, but I think it looks not too bad. So while I pause this one more time and maybe see if I can stick it on something a little more appropriate, and we'll see what it looks like in its final form. Okay, here we are on a action base. So yeah, it does stick, and it is there. So here we are, the Schnee Weiss with its funnel pod, flying in space, looking all cool, hopefully, looking all super deformed, definitely. So yeah, I had a great time making this. I hope you like it, and I hope you've got some motivation to maybe try to mod or scratch build something like me. I mean, I got the motivation from the contest, but since the contest finished before I finished the actual kit, I still really enjoyed making it. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and leave some comments if you like it, or you had some suggestions on improving it or whatever. And hey, maybe I could try for the high grade or the master grade in the future, but I don't really have any clue what I'm going to do with that huge funnel pod, especially if it's a master grade. What the heck would I make that out of? Anyhow, thanks for watching. Take care, and peace out.